Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? This your boy PZP, and today I got a good one here, man. I got Mr. Robert King, CEO of Full KO. He's a philanthropist. He does a lot for the youth, in DC, everything, man. I just want to say I appreciate you stopping by, Mr.
Yeah, for
King,
sure, for
from
sure.
your busy schedule of saving the world one youth at a time.
Yes, sir.
How you
Yes,
doing
sir.
today,
Man,
sir?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Feeling lovely, man, for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. So you from what is it, Uptown DC?
I'm from Northeast DC.
Oh, Northeast
Yeah,
DC.
Northeast DC.
Yeah.
Everybody familiar with Rayful Evans. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to throw that out there like that,
Uh huh.
but most people know what Orleans at. I live, man. I was on 6th and L Street, and Orleans was like blocks away from my house, so that's where I grew up at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was your upbringing?
Oh man, I guess when I was younger, I always lived in Northeast. Before we moved to 6th Street Northeast, I lived on Sheriff Road, 5055 Street, 5055 Sheriff Road
Hmm.
Northeast. So I probably moved on 6th Street when I was 5, 6. And my upbringing was pretty cool, man. It wasn't bad. It got tough in the uh, early mid 80s,
Yeah.
but most of all, but for the most part, man, it was you know it was pretty cool. It
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
Was it a lot of fathers in the house around that time? Or
Fathers,
yeah,
black
fathers.
men, yeah,
Yeah.
back then, yeah, the family unit
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
tighter then,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. At least most of my friends that I grew up with, their fathers in the house, or I seen them around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that black family unit back then, yeah, late 70s, as far as I can recollect as a young man, but late 70s into the early 80s, mid 80s, I seen black men, black
Yeah.
families, yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when did you see the decline of the father being in the house?
Oh man, sticking to my neighborhood,
Yeah.
I think where I seen the decline, I don't want to say necessarily inside the home, but the decline of uh, black men, period, right? Was like I said, probably like mid 80s,
Hmm.
especially when that crack epidemic came
Yeah.
into play, man.
Yeah.
That crushed the family unit, period.
Yeah.
And I knew a lot of black men, man, that was addicted to crack, man.
Wow.
Yeah, addicted to crack. So I seen the decline in a lot of the black men that was in my neighborhood. I seen them go down. Some of these dudes were athletes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, mid
Wow.
'80s crack epidemic was mean. Yeah,
Wow. I know, like on your social media, it was one thing in particular you was talking about how you was talking about parentification,
yeah, parentification. Yeah,
right? And then I know you was talking about how and then on another one of your videos you was talking about how like you grew up in a crack house.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let me put some more.
Okay.
Let me put some more on there
Yeah.
because at one point, it wasn't a crack house.
Okay.
Like, 'cause my parents wasn't smoking crack until I want to say early mid 80s.
Mm-hmm.
It turned out where thing where my parents was in the room all day long, getting
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
And then it would be a couple of people come up, like my uncles and them, like coming in. They'd be in the room all day long.
Yeah.
But eventually, as time progressed in the later 80s and 90s, then it became like a crack house, because our
Yeah.
house went down. At one time when my parents wasn't on drugs, my mother kept the house clean and everything.
Yeah.
But none of that, none of that was in play. But when mid 80s, they started getting high, being in the room all day, and then next thing you know, they having a lot of company over there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The house just went down.
Yeah.
And then they're smoking crack.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're smoking crack.
Yeah. So not only was you like not only did you like see it outside, but seeing it in your crib, I know that took effect on you. So what type of effect did it have on you though?
Oh man. I think it was devastated, but I didn't really know at the time.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't really know how bad it affected me until now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As I'm on my journey of
Yeah.
trying to figure out, hey, what's wrong with me? Like,
Yeah.
as I'm helping people, I'm trying to help myself, and I'm finding out, man, I got a little trauma too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need to be healed too. So I found out, like, dang, man, that really affects. So one case and scenario that I didn't even know that I was really carrying a little anger for my mother, right?
Yeah, wow.
So there was a prom. It was my ninth grade prom, and man, the house wasn't like it used to be, and we ain't had no money like that. You know what I mean? My parents and them was getting high at the time, so but I wasn't even really tripping on the prom, to tell you the truth. But I thought I wasn't until maybe 5 years ago. I was having a conversation with somebody that just bust out crying. Wow. And I realized, dang, I was like, Mom, why you do that? I'm talking out loud. Now I'm saying, Mom, why you do that? You wasn't really there for me at the time. Like, I really wanted to go to the prom. We end up going though. We end up, me and my cousin Ronald just had a birthday yesterday. My cousin Ronald, right?
Happy birthday, Ronald.
Yeah, for sure. So we end up going. Like my father, man, put a little outfit together. Cause I went because my cousin, like, man, my mother, our aunt gonna let us use the car. So so driving the car back then was big. So that's how we ended up going. We was life of the party when we went. But however, man, I found out that I was really mad at my mother, man, because I didn't have the necessary things that I think I should have had going to the prom.
Yeah.
But I didn't know I was mad. But yeah, that's one of the situations, man. They didn't get a chance to show up, which they probably would have did, like they had been doing in the early years. They couldn't show up because they was getting high.
Yeah, they was getting high,
So money just wasn't there. Just shit was just fucked up, you know.
Yeah, hey, so, do you forgive them?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Because when I went through the process, I threw my phone and everything.
Yeah, wow.
People had to come check on everything. I threw my phone, and I was saying, "Hey, you tripping?"
Yeah.
And I just didn't know that I was carrying that. And so, but when I think, cause I really don't really hold grudges like that.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't know I was mad. But at this time, you know, I'm like, no, I'm not mad at you, Mom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at my father neither.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when they wasn't.
Yeah.
They, you know, they took care of us, you know, in the earlier years, man, when that drugs wasn't the situation, man, they took care of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was there for us. So I forgive them, man.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's kind of like one of the things where it's like, you know, I grew up like holding a grudge against my father, right?
Yeah.
Up until I end up having a kid, and then I end up having a kid by someone else, and it's like I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, like empathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah. So what made you? So by having a child, you saying you was able to empathize for your father?
Yeah, well, so it's like my mother and my father split up, and then my father ended up marrying a woman and having other kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And back in the day, I mean, of course you're gonna be jealous of your siblings, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, why you couldn't do that with my mother?
Okay.
But then now, since I kind of like did something similar,
okay,
I understand how things like that can play out.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
And let me ask you a question, right? So, do you think us men hold our mom more accountable than the dad?
I kind of did just I'm sorry, Mom. I love you, though. I really do. But I think, I know what I think in my case. I think because you expect, because you know mothers are more nurturing, you know what I mean? They communicate a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? And you know, they always there. You fall down, that's them, they patching you up, they'll spawn and all that. So when they not there in that way, you know, it do seem a little unfair. I think it works in that way because you expect your mother to pick you up, wipe your eyes off, and bandage you up. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like for me, it's like
I feel like my mother put men before us, me and my other two brothers, right?
Yeah.
And it's like my dad wasn't in the crib, but it's like now it's like me and my father like that. But it's like my mother, I hold a grudge against her because I feel like she was the first woman that broke my heart. That broke my heart. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So it's like damn. And you know, my mom lived with me now.
Oh wow.
So I'm helping her out. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the dude that she curved us for curved her. You know, and I'm gonna be there for her.
Yeah.
But it's like with the dad, you like, oh, dad gonna just be a dad.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I know for me, just because the type of mother I had, she was so nurturing, caring, loving. For her not to be there, it's like crushing. Yeah. But it's good that that you ain't holding that thing where you ain't welcoming her into your doors.
Yeah, nah. My other two brothers did. Okay. But that's because they not on the journey I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So hey, so do you think your upbringing is kind of what set you on the path of doing the 10 years or
Yeah, most definitely. Because like I said, I went outside, man, because like we was talking out because I was literally hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's the times they're in the room all day, we starving. So I'm like, man, I gotta get something to eat.
Yeah.
So originally I wasn't outside to be out there to be fresh and curry pistols and all that. Let me back up to about the current pistol thing before you get to 10 years because that wasn't even happening like that.
Yeah, back in
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't happening like that.
I was fighting.
Yeah, it was doing a lot of fighting. Every now and then somebody might got a little pistol or something, shoot a pistol or get stabbed, right? But
so and I'm sorry, you talk. This is like the early '90s, right?
No, these
late '80s, early '90s.
I'm gonna say 86, 87. I know the drugs came in, it was powder coke then. But like around my neighborhood, I remember, I ain't gonna call no names, but I remember the older guys, right? This is what I'm saying. Like them youngers got all them sticks and all them pistols and all that out here now. I'm telling you, they wasn't easily available like it was back in not in my neighborhood, let me say that, late 80s, no, mid 80s. I'm gonna say 85, 86, 87. Because I remember the older dudes having conversations, being excited about them getting some joints in, some Uzis in.
Wow.
So they was excited. So it wasn't a thing where everybody had them at one time.
Right.
So so back then when I first went outside, it wasn't like that. Yeah. And them older dudes back then, they're not putting no pistol in your hand like that. Yeah. They wasn't doing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of principles and morals in the street back then. You know what I'm saying? So I went outside because I was hungry, man. Yeah. And ended up selling a couple little bitties just to get something to eat. Yeah. I wasn't really trying to be out there making no career out of it. Yeah. As things took a turn to that, right. I took more so of a career out of it, man. And you trying to get to where we leading up to the 10 years.
Yeah, well, I was gonna ask, did you have a nice run? I'm sorry.
Well, nah, man. There was a time that I think think between the years of 89, 90, and some part of 91. Yeah. I had some fun. You know what I'm saying? If I could say that. I know I was doing all the wrong things, but there was a time where we really had to want for nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Probably should have did some more better things with the money. Yeah. But I didn't have the same worries as I had when I originally went outside. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So but it was pretty cool. We had some fun.
Yeah.
We had some fun,
yeah. So what, like you got caught with a pistol or something or?
Yeah, so I went in for murder, man.
Oh.
Yeah, wow. So I did 10 years. I took a cop to 5 to 15. Yeah. And I guess they didn't want to take me to trial. They didn't want to risk taking me to trial. Yeah. So I think this was God's way of having mercy on me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mercy on me. So I copped the 5 to 15 to carrying a pistol during a crime of violence. Yeah. So they made me do all the 10. So the 10 was mandatory
Yeah.
out of the 5 to 15 years. So I did 10 years for that, and yeah, I was up DC jail for almost 2 years fighting that case,
Yeah.
and took the cop, and I went down Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I went on Hill down Lord. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
You know, you hear a lot of stories about Lord. Well, I hear most of it on like YouTube and stuff.
yeah.
How was it there for you, man?
Oh yeah, Lord, man, you had to be very strategic
Yeah.
when you're in a spot like that, man. Because even though on the hill was a little more chill, because the hill had everything. You a little bit of everything on the hill. You could program real good on the hill.
Yeah.
Then the little visitations was great. Then they had the fairs and all that.
Yeah.
They had school. They had UDC.
Mm.
The hill was without I don't want to say too much or throw some names out there, but it was a lot of money being made.
Yeah.
Down Lord.
Wow.
So yeah, even though I wasn't at that time, man, I was a total, complete different person.
Yeah.
I'm on a different path by then.
Yeah.
By the time I made it to Lord, you know what I'm saying? But Lord is everything probably that you heard it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can not come home.
Yeah.
Going down there if you hooking up with some dudes. I don't care if you hooking up with some thorough dudes.
Yeah.
You still your life can still be taken. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So Lord is
Yeah.
for something, man.
So when you was in there, you was you like angry? Like was you getting into a lot while you was in there?
Nah, man. I got into one situation.
Yeah.
And I got into one situation because I had a homeboy when we was up to jail. We had a good mutual friend, and we told each other we gonna look out for each other. So
Yeah.
because we had some heavy situations happening, but we said we are gonna look out for each other. So he went down low before I did, and by the time I met up with him, man, I was going so hard for God, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in God. I was going hard for God. So
Yeah.
by the time I met him, I was completely met back up with him. I was a completely different person.
Yeah.
But however, I still stuck to my word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I told him. I had a conversation with him saying, man, look, man, before, last time you seen me, I was I was one way, but I'm a different person now.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, man, please try your best not to get in no trouble, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I knew if he gonna get in trouble, that means I'm gonna get in some trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I gave him my word.
You gave me your word, right?
And we had a very good mutual friend. Good dude. You know what I'm saying? Basically my family. But yeah, man. So I said, man, please don't get in no trouble. I'm trying to get home to my only son that I had at the time, Lil Rob. I said, man, I'm trying to get back home to my son, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got something to live for. And
Wow.
I ain't trying to, man, end it here. You know what I mean? So, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. So like your first year, like you got heavy into Christ.
Yeah, man. Up to jail. That jail, hey, let me tell you something. That cell,
Yeah.
that cell did it for me, man.
Yeah.
Being in that cell, so I got in a situation. I beat my cellie up.
Yeah.
I ain't really want to put my hands on him for
Yeah.
real. I'm a peaceful guy until
Yeah.
you really if you bother somebody that I know, because
Yeah.
I'm a vicious protector.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna do something, it's because I'm trying to protect somebody I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for real, I'm more so of I'm a very I'm a nice guy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do that. Most of us can, you know what I'm saying? But that's not my first initial thing. But yeah, I beat my celly up, end up being locked down in the cell. They kept me in the unit because there was a CO by the name of Will, Big Will. Mm-hmm. Big Will gonna let you run. They gonna let you fight.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes they take y'all inside the and let you get in there like that as men with your hands. Mm-hmm. But I told Big Will, hey man, this dude, man, get this dude out of my cell.
Yeah.
And he just told me, man, you straighten. I was like, huh? That's how Big Will went. So I straightened it. So only reason why I leave out the unit is because big. He told me straight.
Yeah.
So he's like, man, I'm gonna try to keep you in here,
Yeah.
but you're gonna be on AS inside the cell. So when I was in that cell, that's when I had them encounters with God. It was a brother. His name was Ellis. He probably will see this video.
Yeah.
So Ellis, man, I told some other little homies I knew to bring the Bible study on my end because they kept coming telling me about, man, I'm telling you, when you get out, man, go to Bible study. Because it was affecting their life, right?
Yeah.
So I said, man, well, tell them bring it over here with me so I can hear it. So one day I woke up out of my sleep to have a Bible study, and it was the guy who I'm telling you about. His name is Ellis. He was preaching. I can't tell you exactly what it was he was saying. All I know, it was for me. I cried. I'm talking about I cried. I tried to stop crying.
Yeah,
they say you don't supposed to be crying in penitentiary like that. I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was crying because that was God, man, basically like pricking my heart, man.
Wow.
So, and man, yeah, that was the start of, man, me being sold out for God.
Yeah.
And it only got more exciting as the years went past. Now I'm telling you, yeah, for sure.
Because it gives you, like, when you really get close to God, it kind of gives you a peace of mind.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
And then it's kind of like it help you at manifesting stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So like that moment you had when you broke down in the church, from the guy Ellis, man. Like when you say it was an uncontrollable cry, I had that same thing happen.
Yeah.
I was I had gotten into some trouble, and then uh I had called a 1-800 number because I was looking for an AA meeting.
Right.
But then this detox, somehow it sent me to a detox in Palm Beach. But the lady on the phone with me, she was asking me all these questions, man. And then she asked me, she said, "Did you have anybody close to you that died recently?" I said, "No." I said, "But my aunt died about 5 years ago." And then she started asking me about her, and I just broke down, bro. And I'm talking about, I cried so hard that I was in the fetal position standing up. Like I couldn't lift my back up. Yeah. And that was the first day I admitted that I was an alcoholic. And I felt like all the weight just lifted off my shoulder because I knew what I had to do now.
Yeah.
Was that kind of like that?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's like you knew what you had to do now. Nothing was confusing no more. Nothing.
I'm talking about completely freeing. I didn't even care who was seeing me. I couldn't stop. I didn't even care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why should I? Because all my life now, a lot of the stuff that I did that I have gotten recognition for, man, all that was about because I had to perform. And don't get me twisted, I wasn't faking. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I was performing because you expect me to do that. And also, I'm putting myself in this situation where I gotta do X, Y, and Z. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that moment right there was completely free. I did not care. Yeah. I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a beautiful thing. Yeah, my friends were looking at me like, what's going on? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But man, that was God, man.
And yeah, you was like a totally different person from that day on.
Man, from that day on, man, dudes, listen. So I had a little reputation, right? I don't talk about these type of things. I don't make videos like that. Yes, none of that. People that know, they know. Yeah. Whatever it is, right? But I had a little reputation around my way, and a couple of little spot, dudes knew me throughout the city. However, though, man, like they thought I was crazy. Wow. They thought I was crazy when I'm around here talking about God, having it got to the point that I was teaching Bible study. Wow. It got to that point, man, because that's how God was moving on me. Yeah. It was a quick, powerful work that God was doing in my life. And I'm gonna tell you something. Wow. Because of my reputation, a lot of them dudes that had names in the city, a lot of them dudes, I believe God used me. Yeah. I believe God used me, right, to touch them in some type of way, or to show them that, wait a minute, God is real. Because I know Rob, man, I know he I know Slim woo woo woo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what he doing? What he doing right here?
Yeah.
Some dudes thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
But I used to have people come to me, right, one on one,
Yeah.
and spill their heart too,
Yeah.
because they knew I was real.
Yeah.
After a while, they understood that, man, not Slim ain't fake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is part of his life now. You know what I'm saying? He living for God.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's more so one of the things like I know Rob, how he came up.
Yeah.
It gotta be real.
Yeah.
If it changed him like this,
Exactly.
it gotta be.
Exactly.
Wow, bro.
Exactly.
That's powerful, bro.
Yeah. The stories, I won't mention people's names because I don't make stuff like that. But the story could be way juicier than what I'm saying. I just want to keep it, you know. I just don't want to, cause a lot of them videos that some brothers do. I think they telling too much information.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I think they're very incriminating. I think some of those things should not be spoken of at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't drop names on it and I don't talk about certain things. But if I can, I will say certain things to just to basically give light to my life story. So
yeah, that's your testimony.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I thought I thought 4KO standard for 4 Kings only.
Yeah.
Right, but it's 4 Kings Outreach.
4 Kings Outreach.
Yeah. So why are you so passionate about uplifting and teaching and being a mentor for the youth?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I've been this person.
Yeah.
I've been this person from a child, man.
Wow.
When I think about myself, I'm a very nurturing person.
Yeah.
Very caring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm some sort of I want to say empath. But I have always been this way, man. And so I think what happened, even when I was in the street, I was a protector in the street. Very caring, very loving. And even instances when I was out there selling drugs, man, like a mother can't come up to me with their child trying to buy something. Right. Because I'm looking at myself.
Yes, sir.
And I know how I felt my parents getting drugs. You're not gonna get it from me. You need to go somewhere else. Right. So I had these type of things even when I was in the lifestyle, right? Yeah. So, but why I do what I do, for one, I think it was just God put it in me. I'm that type of person. I just love people in general. Yeah. But I think God really, when He really put His hand on me, He really kind of defined that purpose in my life, right? Yeah. Defined it. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Started molding me and shaping me, man. Yeah. And man, so I became extremely passionate about what I do. Yeah. I'd rather see people happy and loving and you know what I mean and healthy versus me doing some harm to them. I love to see people, happy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Happy, man. Yeah. I want to see people happy. And I think I need to mind my business sometimes. You can ask my people. Sometimes I be wanting to help completely total strangers, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't help it sometimes. It's just the way God, what He put in my heart, bro. So I'm just very passionate about, just helping people, period. Yeah. And then understanding what the words say. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Understand that God really loves us, that forgiveness is for us. You know what I mean? Yeah. That really, man, just added fuel to it because now I'm saying, okay, it just defined my purpose. Man, I gotta be out here doing what I know what's in the heart of God. Yeah. I know God wants you healed. Yes, sir. I know He do. Yes, I know He wants you to know that He love you. I know He do. Yes, so I can't do nothing outside of that. Yeah. I have to do all the things that makes you come to a place to know that, yeah, I am loved. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I am loved. I am forgiven. Yeah. I belong here. You see what I'm saying? Yes, I have to do these things because that's what God put in me, bro. Yeah. So I want that. So when I look at young people, I see myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know what happens without that guidance.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what happens, man. So through the multitude of cancers, man, purpose is fulfilled. Through a multitude of cancers. You see what I'm saying? People like myself, people like you know what I'm saying? Because you got your journey,
Yes, sir.
you know what I mean? So you can help people, along the way because you done been through some things.
Yeah.
So you can help them in that area or that lane that you have. So, but yeah, man. So I gotta do something about what I see.
Yeah.
Cause I was lost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk past them youngers and I know you lost, y'all.
Right.
I know you lost.
Right.
I was lost.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we passed down some of these things. We
Yeah.
get to that Generation
Yeah.
X thing,
Yes,
but
sir. Yes, sir.
we passed some of these things down. So I know for a fact I need to put out here good standards that you need to live by.
Yes, sir.
I know I need to do that. So
Yeah.
so yeah, man, that's part of why we be all night about really getting to all the things that God has done in my life to get me to this place. But I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go hard, bro.
So you said a multitude
Of
cancers.
Cancelers.
Oh, cancelers.
Cancelers. Yeah.
Cancelers.
Yeah.
Which
People that cancel you. Yeah. Through a multitude of people encouraging you, you know what I mean? Like mentors.
Yeah.
Man, a purpose is fulfilled. That's scripture.
Wow.
That's scripture. You know what I'm saying?
I never heard that before.
Yeah, that's scripture, man. Before we leave, we're gonna look it up and give it to
please.
you. Yeah, through a multitude, you know what I'm saying? Counselors or mentors or
be fulfilled.
Yeah, your purpose will be fulfilled.
And the beautiful thing about finding purpose, man, it's like
talk about
bro, it's like
yeah.
Bro, I'm 33, man, and I'm actually 34.
Yeah.
And it's like I've been lost my whole life, bro. You know what I mean? And it wasn't until I got sober to where I found my purpose, bro. It wasn't until I got sober, bro. And then it's like I told you yesterday, man, like a lot of people looked up to the D boys and a lot of people looked up to the D boys, whatever. I looked up to the people that was getting high and that was getting drunk because I hated my reality so much I wanted to escape it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.